probably pretty guilty of, once my grain leaves the combine, you know, even with ADM being in my backyard, I really don't know everything that happens to it, where it finally ends up in a gas tank or on a feedlot or in products or a Coke bottle or whatever. And so I got put on the ethanol committee, and you know, the only thing I know about ethanol is that it's got corn in it, and I put it in my truck when I stop at the local gas station. And that was really interesting to understand, you know, all the science behind the octane blends and the tax credits, and you know, everything that we're doing to try to get more corn into the gas tank. Talking to the RFA, I got a huge education, probably much needed, by the way, on, you know, this is what happens to corn once it leaves your combine, once it goes to the elevator, or the ethanol processing plant, and then these are the steps beyond that. So that was cool to see something, you know, that you grow start to finish and where it ends up and how that process takes place. I was very surprised at how influential Illinois Corn Association was on the Hill. Just the power and the strength that they have. You could tell that legislators, you know, they were in session. They could have met with a million different groups, and so many people were trying to get their attention and what little time they did have to meet. And you could tell legislators, you know, hey, Illinois Corn wants to sit down and talk. Okay, I'll make the time. You know, our voice was heard. It was taken seriously, and that was very cool to see, you know, just kind of, you know, the board members, the staff, and just farmers like me who are involved, you know, our voices are heard and they're taken seriously. I haven't been to DC ever. That was very cool. I've met legislators in Springfield, and I've, you know, had people out to the farm, and most of the time it's a grip and grin deal. You know, you shake their hand, you get the photo op, maybe you've got 10 or 15 seconds to tell your story, and you can kind of see it go in one ear, out the other. This trip was totally different. It was one of the most rewarding trips I've been on. Not only, you know, some of the legislators we got to talk to, you know, around the Chicago area, who don't have a lot of experience, you know, down south and corn and beans. Hey, not every field is a popcorn farm, not every field is sweet corn. You know, this is where our corn and beans go. So that was really cool, and you could tell that they were totally interested in it. And then on the other hand, some more rural legislators, you know, you felt like you were making a difference, right? They wanted to hear your story, they wanted to hear Illinois Corn's opinion on X, Y, and Z, and why that matters. So did the legislators from Chicago, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the times, you know, you feel like you left there and did I really make a difference? This was very impactful, and you left going, I made a difference, and that was totally worth it.